we're in the studio here at Peak Performance, and we're going to do some breath work because that's really important to not only be able to fully breathe and get a lot of oxygen in your body, but also to be able to relax yourself. It's really important to know how to breathe, and it'll make you stronger through your midsection. Kayli's had some C-sections, which means that they've actually had to cut open her abdomen. So we want to, nothing bad about that. It just means that there's scar tissue there. There might be some dysfunction in the way that her midsection works. So we want to make sure that we can get that area working, because everyone knows how important your core is, right? So that the muscles that are around your spine allow your spine not to get hurt, which is kind of the biggest problem people have. They have lower backs that hurt them. So we're going to work on some breath work, some midsection work, some postural work that's going to help you stand tall and be stronger, and it's going to be fun.
I'm really excited to work on those things.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. So I just want to get a sense of how you breathe. So I want you to put one hand here and one hand here. And now I just want you to take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. Again. Again. So can you feel which hand is moving first when you breathe in?
My chest.
Right. Okay. And then this one kicks in, which is good, but these are secondary breathing muscles. These are primary. So you're a little bit of a shallow breather, not the worst one that I've ever seen, but shallow breathers means that you're only getting around 30-40% of the oxygen you could be getting into your body. The equivalent physiological state is fight or flight. So this kind of stimulation of your breathing is associated with stress, chronic stress. So when someone breathes like this, I know, and it's rare that they don't breathe like this, at least in Manhattan, right? But I know that you have been through a lot of stress because it's happening naturally now. When you were little, you would breathe from down here. But because of what you've been through, you've now encoded the stress in your breathing in the way that you breathe right now. So what I want you to try and work on, and then what's cool about that is if we get you to breathe down here, you automatically create the opposite physiological state in your body of calming yourself down. So let's just try this for a second. So I want you to see when you breathe in, if you can push this hand out. In through the nose, breathe in, yeah. And then exhale and bring the hand in. Inhale through the nose, that was much better than before. And then exhale, make a sh sound. Shh. Keep all the way out. Feel how much that contracts? Breathe in through the nose, push it out. Exhale, shh. Louder. Good. Breathe in. Exhale. Shh. See how much this hand is moving now? Breathe in. Don't move this hand. Move this one. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to do one more. Breathe in. Push my hand out. Exhale. You gotta make some noise, girl. It's about you, yeah. And see, can you feel how much that contracts? Right?
I don't feel as lightheaded breathing.
You don't, right?
Yeah.
Because this takes so much more work to breathe like this. It's incredibly inefficient. Every cell, every process in your body needs oxygen, and you're making it harder on all of them, right? So just by breathing down here, if you're ever upset or stressed out and you need to calm yourself down, and you can have the presence of mind to remember, this is a great way to do it. Okay, but the other cool thing is that it's going to make your midsection stronger. So you'll breathe better, you'll be more relaxed, you'll be more efficient as far as your breath, but your midsection will get stronger, which means, you won't hurt your back, which is like what most people have is back pain in our culture. It's like the #1 injury that people have, so we don't want that. So let's, we're going to build on top of that. So I want you to think about your breathing a little bit, and we're going to do basically a squat.
Okay.
So you're going to, maybe about there, yeah, hands stay in. And then you're going to stick your butt back and then come up. Now, I already knew she had a beautiful squat because we did some deep squatting yesterday. Yeah, so let's see it again. Same thing we're working on. Good, and try and do it just a little slower. And if you don't go as low, that's okay. Slow and then slow. That's beautiful too. Good.
So we should be going slow?
Yeah, just like, I like that pace, yeah. So that's slower than what you would normally do 3. And now see if you can integrate the breath. Exhale on the way out. 4, good. Breathing in. Exhale. 5, good. I just want to see what it looks like from down here. 6, good.
I hold my breath.
Yeah, okay, so that's good to know. So see if you can free that up.
Okay.
Inhale, exhale. Good. 7. Inhale, exhale. 8. Inhale, 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 exhale, exhale, exhale. If you make it louder, it'll be easier for both of us to regulate it. So see if you can, it's about you. You can make some noise in the name of getting you healthy.
I'm so embarrassed to breathe.
I know, I can see this, I can totally sense this. And to make noise, you just want to be like a wallflower that disappears. I can totally get that energy off of you.
Like, I
this
can't
is
do
about
it loud.
you and you being healthy for yourself, for Braylee, for Gage, for Casey. So they are worth a little bit of noise. And so is your body and your health, right? So try it with me, okay?
Okay.
Inhale, exhale. 1, good, inhale. Exhale. 2, good, inhale. Exhale. 3, keep it up. Inhale. Exhale. 4, good, inhale. Exhale. 5, think chest up, you're doing great. Inhale, chest stays up, right to there. 6, good, let's do 6 more. Inhale, just stop here. Yep, and then up. Exhale. 8, I don't want you to go any lower than that. So inhale, right there, perfect. Exhale. 9. Inhale. Let's hear it. 10, good, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 11, 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. 12. Good, that was perfect. That was beautiful. How'd it feel?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's amazing how breathing can make such a
All
difference.
the world a difference.
It's weird because I feel like I have so much more energy. Like I could do that
Right.
so much longer.
I don't want you to think about what's fast is better. I want you to think of like, am I owning every second of this motion? Or is there a moment where you're on autopilot? Because for some people, we all move at different speeds, and some people like to move fast, some people like to move slow. I want you to move at a speed where you have to think about every part of the range, and you're not just like, banging them out, right? Because this is about you kind of engaging your whole body.
I like doing things slow.
Good, cool. We're gonna work slow, yeah. And really always, I want you to go back to your breath. Am I breathing right now, or am I starting to like really, go back to my old pattern? And you'll notice that pattern is associated with certain thoughts, certain situations, right? Where that's your way of adapting. So you want to be aware of that when you go to this shorter breathing.
Okay.
And then you can immediately counter it by going down here to this breathing, right? Breathing is so important and really not discussed. And it's not, we're not taught how to breathe, but if you look at a little baby, it's really cool. They know how to breathe, but it gets deconditioned and untrained out of us through years of education, sitting in chairs, sit still, don't move. Suck your stomach in. That's hard to say. Suck your stomach in, right? Which is something you actually just shared with me. I think there are a lot of girls that maybe their mothers tell them, suck your stomach in.
Stand up straight, suck your stomach in.
I mean, and there's nothing wrong with doing that like a little bit, but to try and live your life like that, it's just not healthy. When you breathe from up here, 1, you start to get neck tension because you're overusing those muscles. 2, you don't get as much oxygen in your body.
And a lot of time when I'm running, I think I kind of hold my breath because I want to stand tall and suck my stomach in so I look like I should be running, and I'm not breathing right.
Right.
And that's probably why I have such negative feelings towards exercising, because I'm not breathing right and I don't have that energy.
Boom. So here we have something that was planted inside of you, as by an authority figure who meant well and loves you, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
That you are now taking to the gym, and when you don't feel good running, you're interpreting as, well, there's something wrong with me. Well, I'm just not a runner. Well, this is too uncomfortable. You're interpreting very real signals, but you're misinterpreting them, right? With what the information that you have. So I'm here to help you reinterpret them.
Good, I love it. I'm so happy that we're talking about this.
Yeah, it's so important. It's just you deserve to feel well and to be able to regulate your own state. No one else can control that. And so it's so interesting because you're worried about what other people are thinking and how you look on the treadmill, and that's part of the reason why, because you're giving your power away, so you can't really fully own what you've got going on.
Right. So how do you naturally do that? Like, how do you naturally let that air go into your stomach?
It's a lot about relaxing and just kind of, it's great, your hands are very sensitive, a lot of nerves there, so you can get good feedback by putting your hands there. And then when you try and breathe, you try and move this hand and not this hand. If you've only been out of it for a few years, you'll probably be able to get it. I have people that train with me that are 50, 60, 70, their breathing is completely reversed because from years of doing it that way. But like I said, we're built and programmed to breathe this way. It's just it gets untrained out of us. Sit still, don't move, stand tall, suck your stomach in. There, I said it. Suck your stomach in, right? That's really what we're talking about here. So it's just so important. I'm glad we talked about it. Because if you can relax a little bit and enjoy and breathe through the workouts, it's going to be so much easier for you to commit to it and to, like, you know, own it and not be so worried about what other people are thinking, because you're looking at you and saying, I feel better doing this. This is great. So when you want to work on this, you need to actually relax. It's not like doing bicep curls where you have to like lock your jaw and like try and pound them out. You need to relax to be able to do this.
So should you stand or sit?
It's a great question. So some people are going to be easier. It's going to be easier for them to do it standing. Some people are going to be easier. It's going to be easier for them to do it sitting. And then for a lot of people, it's going to be easiest to do it actually on your hands and knees. Because then gravity is literally trying to pull all your organs and viscera down. And so that literally gravity is doing this, pulling your organs down. And that excites all the stretch receptors in your tendons, which tells your brain, oh, this is stretching, which automatically fires up the neurons that, you know, anytime your brain senses stretch, it fires up the muscles to contract in case you start to stretch too far, so that it can control that. So that's a way of manipulating gravity to pull at your organs so that you excite the muscles around your stomach so that you can pull them in. But so yeah, you can try this in different positions, see which one works best for you, use your brain to calm yourself down, and then the breathing will follow and they'll reinforce each other. It's so important to be able to shift gears. We all try and live our lives in fifth gear, and it doesn't work. You burn out your transmission or your engine or your tires. Something's gonna blow. You gotta learn to downshift when it's appropriate and upshift when that's appropriate. And having that skill, knowing how to do that consciously, is a major advantage.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm so glad that we talked about breathing. When I was doing squats and breathing the right way, I can't believe how much more energy I had. So I think it's so important that we all take time to breathe right and just to do the exercises that you taught us to do for breathing. I think it will make a huge difference. I know for me and for a lot of you watching. So I think it's so important.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, so that's it for this week. We'll have more coming next week. Thank you so much. Please leave comments. We both love the comments.
Please, yeah.
Let us know if you try any of these exercises. They're really fun, and I'm really looking forward to doing them.
Definitely.
So, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.